Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Tway here. This will be a video of the newest sneak peek, but before we get into that, if you haven't already, make sure to like and sub to support the channel. Let's get into it. The reason for the delay on my video is very simple. I have thought about how to bring this news to you guys because I made a recent video on Kingsraid going out with a blast on 2021, and I said some things that guess what, they're not going to be true, which also kind of killed my hype as well, to a point where I'm just very doubtful whether I should still try to support this game as a content creator, if anything. But let's get to it. Starting off, we got 3 legend costumes, the very first ones, and starting that will be Jane, Lucikil, and Maria. And when owning and equipping a legend costume, you will be able to experience a whole new level of transformation from the usual costumes. However, effects of owning the costumes and change to the skill effects, changes to the hero motion, change to the hero voice. Well, yeah, it is kind of necessary because if the Lucikil male voice will stay the same after he has been branded with a different gender, that would seem silly. But as for the developer, costume effects were mentioned through the latest developer note. Please note that the stat enhancing effects for equipping the costume will be changed into effects for owning the costumes. Okay, so what does it say to us? That it is just a visual. That's what it says to me. It is just a visual. The skills that don't change, not in terms of just looks, not in terms of extra damage, not in terms of actually being entirely different, so that some of these characters such as Maria will receive an entirely different kit, because Maria currently is absolutely useless. So question already, even without seeing the outfit, why the hell did she even get a skin? However, you will be able to purchase a legend costumes through the pre-order with rubies. Okay, hold on a minute. What is the pre-order system? During a specific period, raiders will be able to participate in the pre-order system. As the number of participants for the pre-order increases, the discount rate will also increase. After the end of the pre-order period, the legend costumes will be sent in-game into the mailbox of the raiders who have participated. Okay, so this is so wrong. So not only will this be limited, it feels, it is also not giving us the costumes straight away at the start of anything. And another empty promise that did not get fulfilled is this one. The legend costumes will be an attempt, and a new content will be releasing for the first time in Kingsraid. Where's the new content? It is rubies. So you're basically saying that the moment this thing releases, then we have to wait a period, which we don't know the exact dates for. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, aka another patch note, and then we will be getting these costumes. It really doesn't seem right to me. However, let's get to some visuals. So Jane in her outfit, I like it. I like the way it looks. It looks solid. Then again, it looks a little plain, truth be told. Like the fact that she is some kind of royalty of such, this doesn't have any royalty status to me. As for the Lucikil, yo, I like the fishness, I like the stiletto heels. And Maria, her crow turned white. I hope they come up with some good lore for this, because wasn't it so that Maria actually acquired her power of darkness, aka the crow Cocutus, from turning her back onto Lua, which is the goddess of Kingsraid? So it doesn't make sense that there's already a crow that has this. It just doesn't fit, and it looks like they just copy pasted Isaiah's whole attire onto this lady. But let's not get too negative just yet. Let's see the visuals. Jane, opener S1, okay, swing, opener S2, plunge attack, and the dot looking like a bear paw. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Then we got the S3, charge up, looking quite nice, but yeah. And then we got Lucikil, opener S1, stiletto heels, L, kick to the dome piece, looking quite alright. Whoa, you step on him, and then the hip sway just, ooh. Yo, that one is actually pretty good. I like, pull him in. And then we got the S3. The last piece of the explosion is nice. But we still got one character left, and that will be Maria. S1 locking down, so the claw ravens and everything is gone. It still looks like her pigeon is there. Opener S2. This time, well, it actually looks the same. I'm not sure whether I like it. As for the S3, the biggest motion of hers. Okay, and the pigeon is actually headbutting the sphere. Okay, so straight off the bat, they don't show the soul weapons. So it's nice and all that Lucikil has stiletto heels and we're kicking, but will it turn the soul weapon into anything else? I hope so, because truth be told, this is nothing different from a League of Honor costume. The fact that it is called a Legend costume adds nothing to what we already have. Nothing, just some silly visuals. And then there's another thing. Why on earth did Maria receive one? Nobody in God's earth is playing her right now. She is hot garbage. I feel sorry for the Kingsray development team that really looked at this character and decided to say, oh, we're gonna put our resources in here. And I'm gonna use an analogy, two of them actually. So my grandfather, he went to Sudan, being in the army for a mission. He was going to help the natives with whatever was necessary at that point. But you know, within charity, a lot of people get money and you do not know where it will get distributed. And I kid you not, they had these milk powder boxes that they were going to distribute to the people, but they couldn't. Reason why? Because the instructions were in Dutch, and that is where charity money goes to people that don't even know how to distribute those things. But I'll give you a bonus one. Me as young buck 12, we had ourselves a high school project where we had to do some charity ourselves. We had to look for a specific project. We ended up with a company that was helping people with Down syndrome. We went over there, big house, lots of nice people, and we had the incentive to get canvases, allow these people to draw on the board, and then we would organize a party, catering, food, music, everything, and then auction these paintings to the rest of the people that were present. Guess what? Party absolutely sucked. Not a lot of people came around. However, we still got $1,600 at the end of the day. We then handed them over the check, and guess what they got for the check? They bought the Down syndrome people a fence so they couldn't run away. And your question at this point might be, Twer, why the hell are you saying this? I am literally giving you guys a perspective of being a content creator where you're trying to influence the community, trying to influence even the developers, even though they don't talk to you whatsoever, and find out that all of the resources, all of the support that you're giving them, and it's not just me, it's a lot of people that donate money to this game as well, have gone to absolute garbage because one person on the development team decided to say, oh shit, we got this thing for Christmas, right? We got several bucks to spend. What are we gonna spend it on? Maria skin. Yep, this is what everybody needs. This is what gives players the right incentive to go into the new content, let's say. Maria, are you I feel sad as a developer noting that if you are at least a little bit in tune with the game, knowing that you are coding, that you're programming, that you're rendering like things that no one will ever fucking use. I would be dead ashamed to even just be on that board and not even dare to raise my hand and say, sir, I do not think that is a good idea. This is not what the people would like. This is not what the people want. Because let's face it, if the legend skins were actually going to change anything on the skills, but let's try and close off with some positive. We got ourselves a super pass, which will give you a deal quack, fall of freight, and rebel claws, and coming with that, you will get a 5-star unique gear ticket. That is not just a unique weapon, which was in the previous super pass. No, unique gear ticket, which means a UT of your liking as well. Alongside Technomagic gear set that you can hopefully pick anything that you want, especially especially having the right lines on the right things, because that would be absolutely amazing. Alongside of that, we got ourselves 3 different outfits that you can get for free. Dale Care, Rebel Claws, and Fall of Frey. Looking at Rebel Claws, yeah, I like this one. And on top of that, with the Ophelia's Workshop, for those of you who have been saving up the Clover Jewels, guess what? You can get yourself a Soul Weapon Transfer ticket. For those of you who've been waiting, that is nice. But if you don't decide to take these, you can get yourself a ridiculous amount of other items as well. Event artifact tickets, and just look at this lineup. It is pretty good. In terms of freebies, we're closing out 2021 at quite a banger, if you will. And this is not even a total list. Like, you can go to the absolute side, and there's something more to be revealed, and we just have to wait a week for that. And last but not least, cherry on top of the cake, we got ourselves more Christmas ornaments. A dungeon on which you can get the most prestigious, the best artifact that is currently around in PvP. That would be Christmas Star Ornament. So that being said, once again, if you haven't already, make sure to like and sub, and I'll see you guys into the next one.